Hey Tiders, this is Marcy. So I'm doing this video, it's highly requested. I have people all the time asking me, how did I go natural? What's the experience? Marcy, tell me step by step how to do it. And this quick video is going to give you my personal tips on going natural, so I hope that it helps. Rule number one on the top of the list for going natural is not to freak out. There's gonna be some days when you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, am I really going through with this? And oh my gosh, I don't think I can handle it. You just have to pray yourself up and get through it. You can do it. I did it. And yes, it is possibly and most definitely a long process and journey. That's why they call it a natural hair journey, because it truly is. It's gonna challenge you mentally, physically, probably emotionally as well. So again, just keep motivated that you're going to do it, and at the end result, you're gonna have long, beautiful, natural hair. That is your goal. If it's not your goal, it's really just to have healthy hair in general, okay? So that is definitely rule number one. All right, so a lot of people, reach out to friends and family, hence why I'm doing this video, to Marcy, tell me more about natural hair, and I really need advice because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Okay, so important when doing this is everybody's natural hair journey is different. So while you can go reach out and talk to your friends and family, they can give you their story like I can give you mine, just remember that everyone's hair texture is different, and that what might works for me probably will not work for you, and vice versa. So just remember that when you're reaching out for advice for friends and family. As it relates to buying products, I don't suggest going out and buying a ton of products as soon as you say, I want to go natural. I highly suggest when you're buying products that you buy, a couple products first, just to test it out. And don't test it out one time and say, oh my gosh, it made my hair, look awful. Give it a couple tries, at least 3 washes and conditions, and let that be, I guess, your little starting point. Again, if not, you will spend a ton of money, looking at products. So the reason I say don't go out right away and buy a lot, because in your journey, you're definitely going to be buying a lot of hair products until you find what works for you. Me personally, it took me 2 years to figure out what product works for me, and that is conditioner Taliawaji. Again, I have that in my other hair video series. Make sure that you guys are checking that out. And then As I Am twisting cream has been my staple. If I don't have it, then my hair will never twist the way it does now. So that is my staple. And those are my 2 product brands. So Taliawaji and As I Am twisting cream, those are my staple products. And then I do some miscellaneous protein conditioners and other tea tree oils from, I think it's called tea tree conditioner from Trader Joe's. So those are just some of the things that I use, but again, that might not work for you. Also, now that you've decided to go natural, guess what? You can no longer go to the store and buy cheap shampoo and cheap conditioner. You really have to focus on reading the label and only selecting hair products that are healthy for you, okay? So again, all the YouTube gurus out there that are on natural hair, trust me, they can educate you on what to buy, what not to buy. I highly suggest you check them out. Again, I am the workout guru on YouTube. There are tons of other females out there that are doing an awesome job promoting natural hair, so that's my next step. Reach out to them on their pages and definitely check it out, because they have a lot of stuff. Okay, not only are they going to tell you, what shampoos, what to buy and not buy, a lot of them do reviews. So again, if they do a review and the shampoo conditioner does not work for them, guess what? It might work for you, so you still might want to try it out. They have tons of tutorial videos out there on how to actually style your hair, how to do protective styling, which is what I have here. It's really low key and it keeps your hair locking in the moisture, and you're really gonna like it. And then there's step by step on this is how you wash my hair, this is how you dry it, everything. And also consider looking at hair journeys, natural hair journeys, to see the process that they took. I've already done mine. That was my very first video ever posted on YouTube. So again, check that video out as well. I kind of laugh at it now, but I went from relaxed obviously to natural. So again, that is something. Let's just say you and a friend are deciding to go natural together. Well, how about you try some of her products and she tries some of yours, so that you're not both out there buying a ton of products. Okay, so that's something that you can try. It's just, again, reaching out to your friends saying, hey, let's kind of go in together on products. So that might be a tip that you can do. And I suggest everyone at least once to go to a natural hair salon, get their advice, tell them, let them tell you, your hair texture, and a little bit more advice, okay? Because a lot of people, women out there, say that they do natural hair, but they really don't. So be careful on that they're not, mistreating your hair. Okay, so products, also when you go to your natural hair salon, you can also ask them if they have samples, and then you're not having to buy the big thing that they're trying to sell you. So ask them about samples as well. Now that natural hair is like such a big topic, at least in the US. More and more stores are selling the products, so I guess my top stores that I go to for my products is definitely Target. I think Target was the the main store that really started selling natural hair products, and I love to see the aisle of the, I guess, more the natural hair textures grow, because when it first started it was a little bitty corner of the store, and now it is almost taken up an entire half, almost over relaxed products. So I think that's awesome. So check out Target. I'm not quite sure where you live, but check out Target, check out Sally's. Sally's is where I get my As I Am. And again, I said this in another video, but look for their coupons, because there was a buy one get one free when As I Am first came out, and I kind of tried it and I was like, oh, it works. I went to the store and I got like 5-6 jars of the buy one get one, so I had a year supply of twisting cream. So I highly recommend that. Stay on top of the sales. So Target, you got Sally's, you got Walgreens. Walgreens has a good variety. And those are just my top 3. I'm sure you guys know of other ways. You can order them online, look on Amazon to get the best deal of those products. Talia Waji, I tend to get those because they're not sold everywhere, what I get, because I get the herbal conditioner and I also get the black shampoo. I get that actually from the beauty supply stores. So that's also where I get mine. And you can get your As I Am there, but just look at the prices. They might, upcharge you $2 or $3, so just beware of that. Okay, so when you decide to go natural, it's very important that you, guess what? You say no more to drying your hair, straightening your hair whatsoever. As soon as you say, this is my lax relaxer, I'm not going back, you're gonna have to let those roots grow, and you're gonna have some miserable days, but guess what? You're gonna have to rough it out. You're gonna have to build up your confidence, because when I was going through it, I was like, oh my gosh, I was still trying to style my hair, normal like I was doing, but with thick roots is impossible. So I do 2-strand twist because it works for me, and I'm gonna kind of undo this. Again, my whole head right now is 2-strand twist. It is definitely my maintenance styling, and I'm going to untwist this one so that you guys can see exactly how I twist it. So let's do this. Let's untwist this, and this is simply called a 2-strand twist. So when you see a 2-strand twist online, if you're Googling, this is kind of what it is, and it's crimpy and it looks just like this, so that you can see what it looks like before I twist it back. Okay, so you're simply getting your hair, you're kind of splitting it in half. So you get your hair and you split it in half. Use your finger if you want to be particular, use a comb, it's up to you. And I'm simply going to just twist one on top of the other. I like to do my roots a little tight so that it won't look so frizzy. So you're just simply going one over top of the other. And then again, I can kind of speed it up because this is what I do every weekend. I just twist, 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 twist. And I just keep going all the way down to the ends. And when you get to the ends, I like to actually kind of roll it with my finger so it won't be so straggly, and there you go. It looks like this because I don't have any water on it, but make sure that's something that I did not mention. Anytime you're dealing with your hair, do it wet. I mean, your hair should be wet every single time that you were in your hair, every time you're twisting your hair, and that is very important. Again, I already told you to keep it wet, but again, when you're styling it, when you're fixing it, it needs to be wet. So that's just a reminder. Probably 8 months into my journey was I got Nubian twists. So Nubian twists were a lifesaver for me. I was out of my head because you're going to get frustrated, and at that point I was like, I've got to stop messing with my hair. I'm spending way too much time. And yeah, I got Nubian twist. I kept them in for about 4 months, and by then they look really rough. And then I tell everybody this, I said it in another video already, when you have your twist or braids, whatever you have, whenever you're taking the hair out, make sure that you are combing your hair, because your head is building up so much dead hair, and you probably don't even know it, that you've got to finger detangle, get that out of the way. Otherwise, you're gonna have a whole bunch of knots like I did. I had knots, and that was the next day I went and got the rest of my relaxer chopped off because my hair was destroyed. So again, if you have braids, if you're getting twists in, you're leaving them in for 4 months, your head is building up with lots of dead hair. Every strand of fake hair that you take out, I need you to brush that hair out. Get a comb lightly, gently, and get that out. So next on to some little hair maintenance tips is, when you're going natural, I already said no heat, absolutely no heat. Try and air dry your hair, it's very important. You also need to keep your hair very moisturized, okay? So I have a spray bottle. I think every natural girl has a spray bottle. And your hair needs to be, getting wet some sort every day, especially the ends. And even though you're gonna be trimming those off, you need to just get used to, getting that done. You need to get the ends trimmed, and that depends. If you do the big chop, you won't even have to worry about it. But if you're gonna be transitioning without doing the major big chop like I did the twist outs the whole way. I got 2 and 3 inches cut off each time I went back until it was all the way gone. It's up to you, so just remember that. And then you have to be very gentle with your hair. You have to practice finger detangling. That means you're starting at the bottom with your hands. You do not have to have nails, because I definitely do not. And you're simply just going to go up the shaft of the hair, detangling, because when you finger detangle, you can feel the knots versus getting a comb and brushing and stripping your hair, because what that's doing is making your hair very weak, and you do not want to do that. So just remember those quick tips when it comes to kind of the maintenance of your hair. Your hair is very gentle. You need to take care of it, okay? But you just have to be strong and know that, yeah, I might not look my hottest now, but I will soon. I mean, I think I have some of my best hair days in my life, you know, on the weekend when I'm wearing my hair really, really big. So that's just something to, you know, keep yourself motivated. If you want to get like a wall of, you know, hair pictures that you see and just say, this is my goal, maybe that will motivate you to like keep going. But whatever you do not give up. You know, when I was going through it with my friend, she kind of joked with me, oh, I'm going to get a relaxer because I'm so fed up. I was like, no, you're not, because I would not talk to you. You know, little jokes like that. But again, stay motivated. It's going to be the best decision you ever made in your life. I encourage you to find a friend to do it with you. I mean, me and my friend did it together. We knocked it out. And so now we both know when we got our last relaxer done, and that we've been natural 2.5 years. It's been awesome. Our hair is longest that it's ever been. It's healthy, so I continue and encourage you guys to just do it. Just do it, don't look back, and have fun with it. See ya.